Welcome to this Nimona Ending Explained. This was a fantastic and beautifully animated movie, and it feels like we are getting a new animated project that pushes the medium further and further, with standouts for me being the Spider-Verse movies, Mitchell's vs. the Machines, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'd love this blend of tech and medieval tropes like knights and such, which was a pleasant surprise to me as I'm currently addicted to Diablo 4, and I didn't know about this movie until I saw it on Netflix. It's based on the 2015 graphic novel of the same name by N.D. Stevenson, and experienced developmental hell, and it was originally going to be a Disney movie, which is a big L for the House of Mouse, as their output for the last few years has been absolutely lackluster, and I used to be a big Disney fan. We start 1,000 years before, with a warrior named Glorith who defeats a beast that threatened the innocent. Glorith would go forward and set up a group or order of knights to protect the realm, should this ever happen again. We learn that the monster is actually the Nimona we meet in the future. Glorith and her were friends, and they would play, and Glorith would be amazed by the shape-shifting until the villagers convince her that Nimona is evil and a monster, leading to a misunderstanding and the village burning down before their final showdown. This made Nimona resentful as society became more and more anti-monster and anti-outsider. The movie focused mainly on Nimona and on the future of, Ballister the Knight, who is due to receive honours, albeit a bit early for his young age, but he's a total G, and Riz Ahmed shines as the knight here in armour, get it? Except the public aren't behind this. He's also in a romantic relationship with the knight Ambrosius the Golden Loin. The movie shows at any moment you can become a pariah in the world, just like we saw at the start, and, as he's handed his sword to get his honours, it ends up killing the queen. Due to this, he does end up getting put in jail, his arm cut off, so forth, and he ends up meeting the other pariah, the legendary monster Nimona, and, he is now public enemy number one. But why was the queen killed, and who was actually behind it? The director was scared of outsiders coming into society and becoming the monsters of the past. Ballister isn't from high society and is deemed by an outsider by most, despite being the best knight and was allowed to train and wanted to protect people. The director made a trap to take out both Ballister and the Queen to stop any outsiders from taking over, as the director feared that this was a slippery slope. It's a tale as old as time, as outsiders are feared and judged due to xenophobic people, which is very, very apt considering everything that's going on in the world today. The status quo would remain here, as an outsiders are feared and judged by society, and the knights will quote-unquote protect them. Yes, fear everything, we will protect you, that is that. But the director, in their warped eyes, wanted to take on Ballister and by extension Nimona. The final battle risks so many lives, and the real monster is the people who hate others. Ballister was worried that people wouldn't change their perception of them and thought people would hate and fear the outsider for so long. They managed to actually get the director to admit on tape what they did, as the public questioned their blind faith, as much as we today question blind faith in religion and tribal politics. But the director says how Nimona would trick them, this was a fake, they're a shapeshifter, and this leads to the final battle, and she reveals to Ballister that she is the monster of the past. The final showdown happens as the director tried to kill Nimona, who eventually turns into the giant monster, as the lesson here is we risk becoming the monsters that people believe we are if we succumb to the darkness. Ambrosius, after telling Ballister who she is finally seeing the light there, as Nimona is threatened by a giant cannon. Despite it could kill thousands in collateral damage, with the director being the real monster, a metaphor for hatred and prejudice being all-consuming and damaging. But she does save the day, but is appeared to be dead. However, just after this, we see Ambrosius and Ballister have their happy ever after, and our favourite monster shapeshifter survived here to meet her friend once more. Man, I hope this isn't the end for the franchise, as I adored every single minute of this, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you want more, please drop a like to let me know you enjoyed it, and subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.